First this morning and breaking overnight, more Jeffrey Epstein case files were released.
The Justice Department released tens of thousands of additional documents, appearing to be the largest release to date. This latest release includes documents and hundreds of videos. The data set appears to include FBI documents, internal Justice Department communications, court subpoenas, legal documents, and records relating to Epstein's death in federal custody. CBS News has a team examining these latest files and will continue to share new findings over the weekend. President Trump reacted to the release of thousands of photos of Epstein with notable figures, including Trump himself and former President Bill Clinton.
A lot of people are very angry that pictures are being released of other people that really had nothing to do with Epstein, but they're in a picture with him because he was at a party, and you ruin the reputation of somebody. I don't like the pictures of Bill Clinton being shown. I don't like the pictures of other people being shown. I think it's a terrible thing.
Once again, these latest files were released during the overnight hours. We'll continue to update you as we learn more.
Parents at a Metro school district are voicing concerns as schools close their doors. So there was a listening session last night. This was with the Robbinsdale School Board, and there was an overflow crowd expressing support for the middle school magnet program. Now, the board recently voted to close 3 schools following a massive error that left the district about $20 million in the red. Now, parents are concerned more closures could be coming.
Why are we talking about this? How does this possibly make sense? And the short answer is myself and many other parents have been unable to find the logic. And we are here today en masse asking for the logic and the data and the reasoning behind these decisions.
Robbinsdale Board will hold another public hearing and vote on January 5th.
We're working to learn more details after a crash shut down Warner Road near Highway 61 over in St. Paul last night. Police say the man on the bike is in the hospital with life-threatening injuries after a crash between him and a vehicle. They say the woman driving the car stopped and shows no signs of impairment. No arrests have been made.
New developments in the murder case of 3 people at a Metro homeless encampment. A Hennepin County jury has now found a man guilty. Earl Bennett was accused of firing several shots into the small encampment. This was last October in Minneapolis before running away. 2 of the victims died there, and the 3rd later died at the hospital. A judge will sentence him on January 16th. Bennett also has a hearing today for an attempted murder charge in a different shooting.
And in the murder case of a Metro real estate agent, the man convicted now knows his fate. Prosecutors say Lyndon Wiggins was the mastermind behind the plot to kidnap and murder real estate agent Monique Bao on New Year's Eve 2019. He was sentenced yesterday to life in prison with no chance of parole. They say he targeted Bao because she was the girlfriend of a rival drug dealer. His first conviction was overturned due to bad jury instructions, but he was found guilty during a second trial.
All we know is our baby girl was treated like less than human, and she was terrified, and she lost her life in a dark alley, and I was not able to be there and save her.
Co-defendants Barry Davis and Cedric Berry were also sentenced to life in prison. Wiggins' girlfriend, Elsa Segura, pleaded guilty to kidnapping and was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
And new charges for an Ohio man accused of threatening a Minnesota judge's life. The menacing phone calls happened during a statewide conference for judges in Hennepin County earlier this month. Court documents reveal the man has a history of crimes in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and other states. Those include convictions for making harassing and threatening calls to dozens of courthouses and government buildings.
Now to the latest from the live desk. Maria Lizignoli joins us now as educators at Minnesota's largest school district have voted to authorize a strike. Maria, is there still hope to avoid it?
Yes, even though 98.5% of union members voted to approve a strike, it's only if necessary. The union released a statement saying they hope to avoid it. Late Monday afternoon, the union filed an intent to strike with a tentative start date of January 8th. Union leaders say talks with the district have stalled. Educators' main sticking points are unaffordable health insurance costs and non-competitive pay. New this morning, we're hearing from members of the school board about those concerns.
I also do want to acknowledge the real impact that rising health insurance premiums have on our staff's take-home pay, while also noting that the district does not control the underlying cost of health care itself. And then, like other board members have expressed, I also want to acknowledge that a work stoppage is not a desirable outcome for anyone, not for our teachers, not for our students, not for the families, and not for the community.
A spokesperson for the school district says wage and benefit increases have been offered to all groups that bargain with the district. Coming up in the next half hour, hear from the educators who are ready to walk off the job if their demands are not met.
Okay, we'll be keeping an eye on that one. Thanks, Maria.